Oh, hello, cutie. Welcome. How you doing? Also, as you might have expected, now I can't show my arts anymore. Alright, okay is better than bad. But I do hope that you will feel better soon. How am I doing? Um, I'm fine, I guess. I'm just feeling very dry because for some reason we are having a super dry day today. What am I drawing? It's October and I'm a fanboy and it's pumpkin season. So it's something with those themes. I think you can use your imagination now. Well, I guess now I can show something. Like it's still simple. uh, I'm not really good at drawing witch hats, so yeah, maybe I should put a witch hat on me. I really like those. I'm probably gonna be finishing this one today, so uh, later I'm gonna be posting this on my Blue Sky. Yeah, Discord too. I forgot that I have a chat for adult art. Like, I really forgot that I have that. Well, I hope I can finish this today. I will have to draw a lot of cream gushing out of that pumpkin, and that usually takes time. I hope it's not like too much time. If I had the energy to do that, I would definitely turn this into an animation. Like, this one could be such a good animation. Alright, be safe there, and have a nice day, cutie. Thanks for stopping here. Um. So I'm not bypassing any rules. We can do that as long as you don't show anything too spicy. I read the guidelines. It's fine. If people can stream GTA 5 showing nudity on the strip clubs, what am I doing now? It's so much safer than what GTA 5 does. And it's also properly labeled. So yeah, I don't think I'm doing anything wrong here. I already have like age restrictions on my streams because I only play like adult games. Uh, just playing Elden Ring already puts a an age restriction on my streams. So yeah, this is really not so bad. Well, I guess you can't really see much of what am I doing here. Yeah, but still, I'm not showing anything. Yeah, and like I'm not even drawing like a full sex scene. It's not it's nothing much. So even without the blur, there's already not a lot here to see. If I end up getting a lot of followers one day, I would probably have to stop doing stuff like this. because right now, since I don't have a lot of viewers, it's pretty easy for me to moderate things myself. Like to check everyone who's coming here, and if I notice a minor, I can just ban. But if I get like popular enough to have a lot of people on my chats at the same time, then I'm not so sure if I would be able to do the same thing, to take care and properly moderate my viewers. So the best option would be to just stop with those things and just stick to playing games. Yeah, but I don't know. You get popular enough to need mods way before you get popular enough to have money to pay mods. So it's a tough choice. And I don't want anyone working for free. Moderating a big Twitch chat is not easy. And people deserve to be paid for what they do. Oh, hello, cutie. Welcome back. How you doing? I just noticed that my blur is misplaced. Let's fix that. Because this might be a problem. Alright. Alright. It's fixed. I'm sorry I'm so quiet today. I usually don't have much to say when I'm drawing. It's not as interesting as playing something. Oh, looking at shops? What kinds of shops? If it's okay for you to answer. Oh. What do you plan on buying in... Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Sometimes Tael and I we like to look at places like that, and we spend so much time considering buying like a an impressive amount of snacks, like something that people would normally buy to make a stock to sell later. But that would be highly irresponsible, so we would never do that yet. Maybe one day. Like buying literally a fuck ton of potato chips and corn puffs. Okay, I hope the blur is enough to not let people see like anything too spicy. Yeah, as someone that doesn't like gifts either, I think I can agree with that. Food is pretty cool. Okay, now I need to carve a cute face on this pumpkin. I actually have no idea how those pumpkins look. Last time I saw one was like in old movies, so I don't really remember. Oh, alright. Those faces look so silly. Yeah, I'm doing a Halloween drawing. Yes, that one. I'm looking at some pictures on Google as reference. As you might have guessed, Halloween's not that big down here. We don't even call it Halloween here. It's something like Witch Day, and it's a day where you watch horror movies and talk about witch stories and that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's basically the same, but not everyone likes that holiday here. It's just it's like a minority of people here who does something. We don't have the candy part of the Halloween, but we do the candy thing on another day. Let me check when it is. It's on 26th of September. Okay, 27. It's basically the same as the the candy part of the Halloween you guys have, where kids would go around the streets, knocking on doors and asking for candies, and people will give them candies. Uh, it's not required to wear costumes or anything, but people do it sometimes. But another part of this, which is something that I don't know if it's official or it's like something that everyone else does, or it's just my hometown being weird, is that sometimes people make like huge sculptures made of like paper of monsters and stuff, and it's one that you can wear, so you look like a over 8 foot tall monster, and you would run after kids to scare them when they are uh, getting candies. Let me see if I can find a picture. I have no idea how to find pictures of that. We also do that during Carnival, which happens in February. Sometimes it happens like in March or April. Yeah, it's pretty hard to find that. Yeah, but that sounds really dangerous. Like, looks like a very easy way of starting a forest fire. It's so hard to find a picture of this. Maybe it's something that only my hometown does. Anyways, you would make monsters like um, the Grim Reaper or something made with paper and a bunch of black cloth over your moving bits. And then you would run after people to scare them. But yeah, that's not our Halloween. It's just a bit similar. And in Halloween, most people just don't do anything. But there's a lot of like late night parties for adults with Halloween costumes. And for some reason, they usually always turns into orgies. I really don't know why, but that happens a lot here. Oh, really? I was expecting this to be like a Brazilian thing because Brazilians are really horny and orgy parties are really common down here, and everything is almost always sexual. Okay, the line work on this drawing is starting to get confusing because of the layers. It's a lot of layers. Also, people should be more creative with those pumpkin carvings. Like, you could make like a goth pumpkin. You can paint them black, or like keep them orange, but you can use, like, imagine using makeup on them. Give them a goth makeup. That would be pretty cool. Black lipstick, eyeliners. Maybe put some leather straps with metal spikes somewhere. Yeah, I've seen some pictures of people drawing like scenery inside of the pumpkin. It's a bunch of lines and some thinner spots that when you put a light inside, it turns into a like a 3D image. And that's really impressive. Also, there's a picture of a pumpkin on my phone that I don't really remember when I got that picture. And I think it was downloaded from Reddit, and it's a pumpkin that looks exactly like a human vagina. It's not a sculpture, it wasn't modified in any way, it just really looks like one. It looks so much like one that I don't even think I can show it here. Like it's really close to a real one. No, it's not. I'm probably gonna get banned because of a fucking pumpkin. Yeah, we are just talking about gardening. And I was drawing on the wrong layer this whole time. Luckily, it's not hard to fix that. I have a new redeem for that kind of stuff.
Oopsie. Oopsie.
I guess I'm gonna need to collapse all of the layers because this is getting too complicated. Should I make eyebrows on the pumpkin? None of the ones I've seen here have one. Or maybe not. Yeah, I guess that's too much. Okay, need to remake those eyes. Well, this is not a living pumpkin. I'm just trying to make a funny face on them. Okay, I don't want to make this one look like the pumpkin is crying. But it's like have a bit of watery eyes or something. Like it's not that they are crying. But it kinda looks like they are. But I'm gonna change this. Imagine if I leave it like this and Blue Sky thinks that the pumpkin is not consenting, so I get banned. Hello, hello Nick. Welcome back. How you doing, cutie? I know you're super busy today, but I hope you're having a nice day. And be careful. Okay. Uh, it's just because of the face I'm carving on this pumpkin. It was looking a bit weird, but I changed that. Now it looks more like a regular jack-o'-lantern. Lantern. It's just that's the first one I tried to make a different expression, and it was looking like the pumpkin was crying. And that felt a bit weird, so I decided to change that. Soon I'm gonna be coloring and then finishing, and then I'm gonna be able to post. It's alright, I have permission to do that. The pumpkin is totally fine with this. We had a long talk before trying anything. Everything's fine. The pumpkin is feeling safe here. We also have a safe word ready if they need to take a break. So don't worry. Ah, yeah, definitely. We need to make this very clear that the pumpkin is consenting. Because if not, then Blue Sky is gonna... It's, it's gonna ban me. Like, consent is pretty cool and very important. But how the fuck can I show that on every piece that we make? Like, even in, like, those porn movies made by big studios, they are still not showing consent. It's just implied because, you know, they are being hired to do that. But if you would post that content on Blue Sky, it would probably be deleted because it's not showing consent. Same thing with Patreon. I think there was a problem with that last year, because I remember a lot of people drawing their characters looking straight at the camera and saying that they are consenting, and that's really funny. But like, being required to do that on every piece you make, it's really stupid. Ow! Why do you keep bonking me? Also, you know when in a cartoon a character gets knocked in the head and then there's a growth there? What's the name of that thing? Because I don't know the name of that in English. Like, it's just swelling. Or you guys have a name, a specific name for that. I just told you. In cartoons, like old cartoons, when a character gets hit in the head and then something grows there. Well, down here we call that a cock. You know, the bird. Not the other thing that also grows. And I don't know why we call that cock. I really don't know why. What's in that looks like a cock? Again, just reminding, it's not about the body part, it's about the bird. Male chicken. Also, now that I'm thinking about why people keep associating the penis with birds. Like in English, you guys call that cock, and down here we also call it with a bird name, but it's another bird.
Oopsie.
Alright, cutie, be safe there. And I hope you're having a nice day. I'll try to stream for longer today. Yes, it is very interesting and weird. Really weird. Like, I was reading about mythology, and there's a god that's called Perkunos. It's like he's a storm god, like Thor and Zeus. But for some reason, I think in Finnish, his name is a swear word. Like, I don't know why. No one there like believes on that god anymore. Like, it's a very old religion, and even to this day, people there use his name as a swear word. Yeah, you're like talking about mythology in Finnish, and then when you're gonna talk about that god, it's just a bunch of censored words. Yeah. Talking about censoring words, I'm having a lot of fun censoring my clips on YouTube. Like, I don't have to censor. I really don't care about just saying stuff. But I find it very funny when you censor those words using like a funny sound. And in my case, I'm using the Minecraft dog sounds. And I'm picking the clips where I'm doing PvP in in Dark Souls 3. So I'm not in a good state of mind. So some clips, it comes to a point where the only thing you can hear is Minecraft dogs barking. I know it's a very simple joke, but I just find that really funny. uh, I think I can show you a clip here. Just need to figure it out a way of playing on my stream. Okay, let me mute the rain and music. Now it's almost fair. Now it's almost fair. I'm gonna go after the... Wait. Oh, I can control this. Alright. Let me change the audio settings. This is probably very loud. Now it's almost fair. Now it's almost fair. I'm gonna go after the guy with the big sword. Kinda. I'm getting to lots of invasions, but at the same time, it's the same two guys all the time. Oh, you have no health, and you're dead. F you, dude. This is so fucking satisfying. I hate that guy. They have no health, dude. And they are fat rolling. When a ganker runs out of ideas. Also, I should have throwing knives. I was being mean to myself. Oh, I'm sorry, cutie. I just hit you. That's so sad. 3v1. I would feel bad for this guy, but they are like f***ing asshole. Fuck you, dude. Go and... Yeah, that's it. That was the clip. Yeah, it's a very funny one. When I was looking for the sounds to use on my clip, the sound pack starts with all of the damage sounds, so it's so sad hearing a dog taking so much damage so fast and dying over and over again for 2 whole minutes. Like, why does Minecraft have so many variations of dogs taking damage? Oh, it was go bark bark and bark. And I'm definitely not gonna tell you what the original words were. Okay, this drawing is finally starting to look good. Yeah, I say this as with my screen like this, not showing anything. Yeah, my art looks so fucking good when you can't see anything. This reminds me of those posts where people make fan arts of the Invisible Girl from My Hero Academia, and it's just a blank canvas. Sometimes they throw like a piece of clothing somewhere, but it's just nothing, or it's like nothing and the pair of gloves that she wears. Okay, now I should draw a background. Okay, the background is a bit simple, just a field of pumpkins. I should make faces on them too, and like make make the other pumpkins look like they are jealous. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Yeah, as a streamer, you probably should know that I perform better when I have people watching. Makes me more comfortable. Also, totally unrelated. Yesterday I was looking for some houses to rent because I'm planning on moving again. This time it's gonna be the last time, I hope. Uh, and yesterday, Tael found a house, a pretty good house, like an actual house, not like an apartment or a shit box. It's an actual house with a bedroom, living room, kitchen, a front lawn, and I think there's a garage too. And it's only $80 a month. Like, it's not a big house, but it's definitely way bigger than what I have here. And it's a proper house. Oh, it's definitely gonna get better. Last time we had to move. It wasn't exactly because we wanted. We had to move as fast as possible because we didn't had a place to stay. So we ended up picking the only thing that was available at the time, which is pretty bad. Anyways, she found this place. It's only $80 a month. Like, you might think that this is really cheap, and it is. It's too cheap, but it's also not for a bad reason. It's not in a bad place. There's nothing wrong with the house. It's just because it's in a very safe town that has zero tourism. So there's no tourists going there, and there's no interest in going there. So basically no one wants to live in that place because it's a very boring town. Like, that's the main reason why no one wants to live there. But there's a lot of jobs there, people pay you really well there, and it's a very quiet town. But as someone that already doesn't like going out, I don't see that as a bad thing, like the town being boring. Like, we would need way less money to live there than what I need here. Grocery is so much more cheaper there because it's in another state, so prices are different. Gasoline is cheaper, like way cheaper there, and electricity is cheaper there. Like, I would need way less money to be able to live comfortably there. Like, right here, I have to make so much money to live in a shoebox and not even be able to eat properly because of that. Because the rent is so fucking expensive here. Like, the rent on that place that I want to go, the average is usually $80 to... I mean, $80 was the cheapest I found, but it's between 80 to 160, 200 at maximum. Like, 200 is kind of expensive for their standards. So a $200 per month house would have like 2 bedrooms, sometimes 3, and like a garage for 2 cars. Yeah, me too, cutie. It would give us a really nice opportunity to finally rest and have a peaceful life. If everything goes right, then around next winter, like our winter, not your winter, around the next winter down here, we are gonna be going to the new place. The biggest challenge at the moment is to make enough money to pay for the travel, because I have a fridge, I have an oven, I have a big desk that I use to work. So bringing my stuff across 2 states. When is next winter? It's the same time you have summer. So around June. I mean, we have a friend that is planning on moving to the same town we are going, exactly because of that. You could consider doing the same. Like, they used to live in California. They are moving down to Texas right now because they found a good job there. And that job, if I'm not mistaken, after a while they could swap to working from home. So when that happens, I think they're gonna come down here and live here. So yeah, that's really smart, because our money has around the same buying power as dollar has in the US, but $1 is like 5 Brazilian real. So it's kind of like a 5 times multiplier if you're being paid in dollars and living down here. So yeah, if things are being too bad for you, consider learning Portuguese and updating your passport. Like, I don't know what you have to do to go to another country. Also, we are not assholes like Americans are with people from other countries. You're not gonna be deported. It's pretty easy to just come down here and live here. One of the ways you can gain Brazilian citizenship is by just buying a house here, and the price for a good house here is around 25 to $35,000 to buy a house. I don't know if that's a good price for Americans. I've heard that you guys are having to pay like over $1 million for the average house. So maybe it is cheap. Yeah, they are kind of the same. Like, they're kind of as bad as up there in the place I'm living right now. It's really stupid. Like, rent here is so fucking expensive for no reason, and it's only going up. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's really cool, cutie. I know we are all like adults here and we have jobs and we pay bills, but it still feels weird seeing like a friend saying something like, I have a property. That feels like something that adults do. And like, I know we are them, but I still can't believe that I'm already one. And like, I'm an adult for a really long time now. Like last year, a friend of mine bought a car, and I was like, dude, that's super cool. I wish I could have a car when I grow up. And like, I'm just 6 months younger than him. Like, I am an adult, I could have a car. But that still feels so fucking cool and distant to me. Like, wow, dude, you have a car. You can drive to places instead of having to walk. Well, even if I had money, I don't think I could have a car. Like, I can't drive. And I don't think I could get a driver's license either. Because I get super dizzy really fast when I'm inside of a car. So I don't think I would be able to safely drive a car. I don't know why that happens. Like, I grew up in the sea, on ships and boats, and I never felt sick when I was at sea. Even in the middle of storms and everything was shaking, I wasn't feeling sick. But getting inside of a car and like driving slowly already makes me want to vomit. Maybe I wasn't made for cars. Maybe I'm just a sea wolf. Well, the place we plan on moving to, there's nowhere I could drive a boat. Like, let me show you. Yeah, sea wolf. So, I live around here. As you can see, my hometown is like 80% water and 15% mountains. So boats and ships are very important here because we have a lot of water and a lot of islands, and people live on those islands. This one, if I'm not mistaken, even have roads and cars. If I'm not mistaken, you can deliver pizzas through the sea. So even if you live like right here, you can still order pizza. So that's where I live. The place we want to go, it's here. Like, there's not a bit of water anywhere near. Like, there's a big river here, but I don't like driving boats through rivers. Rivers are really dangerous here. So I'm gonna be moving to the middle of the country, miles away from the nearest shore. Also, it's a very long trip. That's why I need to save a lot of money to bring my stuff there. Well, yeah, but that's kind of normal for Americans. Like, you have way more inland than shores. Like, the West Coast, it's so tiny. It's just this. Here you guys have more water because of this curve you have here. Yeah, Brazil has a way longer coastline and most people live in the coast. Like, I think over 80% of the population lives near the sea. Like, there's almost no one living inside of here. Here it's just the Amazon forest. Almost no one lives there. And down here it's a lot of farms. So there's not a lot of people living there. Just cows and pigs. Mostly cattle. Basically everyone here just lives in the coastline. Yeah, as I was saying, there's the Amazon, which is the biggest jungle in the whole planet. We have the Atlantic jungle, which is a different type of biome that happens on this area here. And where I live, it's where we have the most preserved Atlantic jungle. Like, as you can see, big chunks of this place are like protected forests. I'm feeling a bit dizzy because I need to eat something. I'm gonna make a quick instant noodle. So I'm gonna be back like in 5 minutes. Just need to find where is my... Dude, it's not here. Let me fix this first. I need to do this. It's important to have this here. So I'm gonna be back in 5 minutes. Okay, I'm back. I'm not feeling dizzy anymore. And now I have energy to keep drawing, to keep doing art. Oh, you're still here. Thank you so much, cutie. It's nice having someone here, especially someone as cool as you. I don't know if I'm gonna be finishing this drawing today. This is taking longer than expected. Like, I'm still doing the line work. Okay, I might stop drawing after I finish the line work, and then tomorrow I finish the whole piece. Like, doing the colors and um, finishing and posting. So after I finish here, I'm gonna go play some Elden Ring. I'm doing a spooky marathon on Elden Ring where I have to do like kind of like Halloween themed builds for the whole month. And I started with the Flame of Chaos, and I'm using a mod to replace my head with a huge ball of Chaos Flame. That mod makes the game a bit unstable, but I guess that's just part of the fun now. After I finish the Flame of Chaos build, I have a lot of options for the next one, and they all have something to do with skeletons and skulls and dark magic. Yeah, definitely. There's a weapon that I want to use. It's made from the arms of a dead king, and the way I use that weapon is that I hold his arms, like the skeleton. I hold his arms by his hands, and the rest of the bone in his arm it's sharp to a point. So I use that to stab people. And that weapon comes with an armor set made with skeleton bits. Yeah, I'm sorry. Well, he might have been a dad. I'm not really sure. But now he is dead, as in deceased. Why does art have to be so bad for your back? I guess this is the price you pay for making art yourself. Yeah, there's another build that I use my own blood to perform magic, and I can like use my blood to summon magical vines with like spikes that cause bleeding. And it's a very gruesome build. Like every boss fight makes me get all covered in blood. The whole arena is covered in blood after. So I guess that also counts as a Halloween build. There's another one that uses blood magic, but it's a bit different because it's not using your own blood. You're summoning portals to pierce your hands into the body of an outer god, and then you're taking her blood that has fire powers to throw at people, and that fire makes people bleed, and it also burns them, and you can curse them. And the only goal of that outer god is to have her blood spread through the whole planet. So there's a lot of abilities where you summon a portal and take your weapon, and you thrust inside of her body to make her blood rain and cover everything with fiery blood. Well, in Elden Ring that's pretty normal. You can find a lot of enemies that can do that. There's even a cult around that, and you can join that cult. And to join is pretty easy. You need to kill another player, and then you need to get the blood of a maiden, and then you need to inject the blood of the leader of the cults inside your own bloodstream, and then you're ready to go. Just the usual cult stuff. That's actually not as bad compared to a lot of real life cults. They are usually way worse than that. Also, we have no idea how that god looks, because the portals, they don't show what's on the other side. It's like you're thrusting your hands inside of a dark box, so you can't really see what's on the other side. One of the names for that goddess, is the Formula's mother. So that implies that she doesn't have a form that you can, like, understand. I think there's a talisman in the game that shows an image of her, but I think it was made by her followers, so it might not be her actual form. So it's just what people think she looks like. I hate Reddit. I don't want to load the whole fucking page. Just want the image. Alright. So, I guess she's supposed to be that thing in the middle. There's people down there, like, bowing to her. Oh, hello, cutie. Welcome back. We are talking about cosmic horror, as usual. So, like, down here there's people bowing to her, so maybe this is her. But I can't really understand what this is. Looks like there's a bunch of blood vessels or a crooked figure. I think you can see, like, tentacles. This is something. Someone might have saw her true form, and this is what they could register into this talisman. Like, it's so cool having, like, cosmic horror in a way that you just don't know how to describe how the monster looks. Even if you saw them with your own eyes, you just don't know how to put into words what you just saw. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. You know what? I'm drawing for too long. I'm gonna stop for here, for now, and I'm gonna swap to Elden Ring. My butt is hurting from drawing for so long. My back is also hurting because of that. So maybe I should stop. Let's go do something fun. Okay, I updated the stream title. Also, I need to swap my model, so... Just give me a second. Okay. So for this section of the stream, I need to do this. Yeah, this is better. My Flame of Chaos head. Yeah, I guess. What a good time for a Steam update. This is gonna take a while. Yeah, you just need to be careful with the flame beats. Just stay away from my head. Alright, I'm starting the game. And I think I just broke my background music. I don't remember what I was doing yesterday. Ah yeah, I was finishing the Volcano Manor quest. So I have to assassinate some people. Alright, let's go. Hello, cutie. Welcome to my stream. I hope you're into Elden Ring. Because I play a lot of Elden Ring here. Yeah, I'm gonna die if I jump here. So let's not be dumb. I know this is asking too much, but I'm gonna try my best. Will I die? No. Okay, that's good. So, the Flame of Frenzy deals more damage, but NPCs can dodge that easily. The Frenzied Burst at the moment deals less damage, but there's more frenzy build up. And for some reason, NPCs just can't dodge that. That guy just doesn't want to get near. Alright. Pretty easy. So, this one deals more damage, but NPCs can dodge that really easily. So that's why I was spamming the other one. Okay, there's one more assassination left to do. I would join more cults if their headquarters looked this good. It's so cool. Red is a pretty nice color. It looks good on a lot of different situations. Okay, I need to be careful with this guy because they are very dangerous. Why do you just stand there? This is so weird. This spell can kind of break NPCs AI. Like, they just stand there. Oh, I can give them hugs later. I just need to unlock that. But it's in a pretty tough spot, so it's gonna take me a while to go get that. But I can give them hugs and kisses. Okay, I have more people to kill. Alright. Yeah, this Altar God Eldritch Horror Flame build can be so wholesome. Just need to get the right gear. Those enemies are not gonna attack me unless I go near the golden tree, and I need to do that. Now I have to avoid them. Just don't look back. If I can't see them, they can't hurt me. Is that a Forrest Gump reference? Oh, Poise Break. Okay, so that's the strategy. 2 fully charged casts of this one, and then 1 fully charged cast of this one. Yeah, as expected. All according to plan. So, I think I told you already that this mod makes my game a bit unstable. So I might crash eventually. If I crash, don't leave my stream. I'm probably gonna be back in 30 seconds. So just keep refreshing your page, and I'm gonna be back soon. Like, those crashes are not caused by internet problems, it's just my video encoding getting overloaded. And that's easy to fix. It's just that there's no way I can avoid that. So it will happen eventually. Am I gonna look better with these? Ah, yeah, definitely. I'm taking more damage because of this, but who cares about that? I want to look good. Yeah, pretty cool. How can I walk slowly? Edgy walking, aura farming. Okay, let's get in the middle and then walk straight. Yeah, pretty cool. The way this cape looks. It kind of looks like it's a bowl for my flaming head. Okay, now I need to fight two people at the same time. Luckily, I'm gonna have help. Also, Bernal is pretty strong, so I'm gonna be helping him instead of he is being the one helping me. So now that I have more enemies to fight, I can use the spell that hits more than one at the same time. I missed! Dude, walking slowly to your right. That's my weakness. Someone died? I think I can proc madness. Alright. That was easy. I'm dealing a lot of fire damage. You could say that my firepower is really high. Also, this armor looks better. That one is also pretty cool. Let me go to a source of light so I can see better. Well, it doesn't look as cool as this one, but at least the defenses are good. Okay, so there's only Godfrey left to go fight. Godfrey has a lot of poise, but my flaming spells can deal a lot of poise damage, so I'm probably gonna be breaking his stance quite often. Okay, I need to reload the game here to get rid of those guys following. Alright, let's summon the Mimic so I can have 2 of me. Yeah, my damage is better. Where's my Poise Break game? Oh, it's here. Yeah, this one was pretty easy. I was dealing so much damage. I could make myself deal more, even more damage, but then I would be taking more damage too. High risk, high reward. So let's test. I need to drink. Then do this. And this. Then buff. And that's 900 damage. Holy shit. This is too powerful. $979. And it lasts for around 40 seconds. Oh, you bastard. How much if I just do this? 755. It's not bad. $890. That's a lot of damage. So Morgoth is probably weak to fire. And I deal a lot of fire damage. Oh fuck. That was so loud, dude. So this guy, he protects a magic tree, so it's probably he's probably weak to fire. Okay, so let me see if this one is good for damage. Yeah, not really. I hate you, Morgoths. Okay, that was a lot of damage. Yeah, pretty good. Like, I may look powerful now, but keep in mind that there's a lot of enemies in this game that are really resistant to fire, and I only deal fire damage. So what am I gonna do against those enemies that are resistant to fire? Like, there's the fire giant. It's in his name. It's a fire giant. He takes 50% less fire damage. And also there's Moog, and he takes 80% less fire damage.
Allow me, you are unprevented. The thorns are impeded. Us, the only way and become my purpose. So I'd like you to the flame then and guide you. Shall I tell them my share them with me? Your thoughts.
Oh! Thanks for the raid, Cutie. Welcome to everyone who's joining. I hope I don't crash again. That usually happens when I have a a raid like this. Okay, I'm gonna save my runes. I might need them later. So now, let's go to the underground. I think I can't really delay this any longer, because I'm gonna have to fight against Moog, who is 80% resistant to fire, and this version of him is immune to status, so I'm not gonna be able to bleed him with my flail. Alright, let's go. Oh, I forgot that I have another spot for talismans. Yeah, I guess that's the best for now, since I'm charging my spells so much. I'm not gonna need that, but it's good to pick those items anyways. Okay, the entrance is here. And it's really dark down here. There's probably a lot of rats here. Maybe I should have these source of lights and have my spells ready to use. It's so easy to get lost here. Why are you ignoring me? Why can I fucking rats have a dodge? This is not right. This place is so creepy. And it's only gonna get worse. It's only gonna get worse. Oh, hello. What a tanky guy. Very tanky. Very tanky. So maybe I should just avoid fighting those guys. I almost have a level. Yeah, I can level up now. Okay, so where do I have to go? There's no way I can go down there from here in a safe way. You guys are too tanky. This is not good. Oh, I can... I'm not gonna die, right? I was thinking that I was going to die. So I need to be silent and sneaky. Maybe I should stop glowing. You're not noticing me. There's nothing here. Turn around. This is getting too close. Just turn around and get the fuck out of here, please. Why are you doing this? Dude, I need you to turn around. I can't do much if he's looking to my direction. Because if I move, they will notice me. Okay, what if I reload the game? You know what? I'm just gonna run. Oh fuck. Yeah, that was obvious. Oh fuck. And there's another one here. Well, at least I got the items. But I need to come back here and go after more items. Okay, I'm back. I went to grab a cup of water. So let's try again. Where do I need to jump? Hey, you can't do much if I'm up here. Yeah, you can't hit me. Don't pass. Well, I'm dead now. That comes out so fast. Oh, and now I have to fight Sue. Why did the other one came here? This doesn't seem fair. It was fighting only one. And that's already pretty tough. Can you please stop being a menace? What are you doing there? I died the same way. Okay, there's nothing here. I need to go to the other side. Maybe I should kill them, actually. I just need to not jump down, because they can't hit me when I am up there. I hope they don't... Fuck you, dude. I hope the other one is not following. Oh, you can hit me! Alright, this one doesn't work. Alright, one down. Where is the other one? It's nowhere to be seen.